Okay, this is going to be a comparison of the Jura Clearyl Blue coffee maker filter and the pure green water filter. And you'll see the bottoms of both of them there. And what I've done is I've cut open the top so you can see the insides, and I'll go through that in just a second. Okay, so when you're taking a look at the different types, the Jura, you notice they both have the same style from the outside. But now when you take a look on the inside, you're going to notice up at the top here there's like a porous material that goes in the top, and basically what that is, that kind of filters out or keeps the granules in the filter. And then down at the bottom you can kind of see, okay, there's light that you can see coming through the bottom, and basically what that is there's screens, which you can kind of see a little bit better here, that surround the entire outside of the unit. And then you notice on the in the middle, the hole that's there is somewhat large, and that connects up to the porous material up at the top. So I believe the way that the process works is that the water is sucked in from the bottom through the screens, goes up through the filtering material, and then is forced out through the porous material at the top out into the coffee maker. So that's the Jura. Now I've got the insides on the left-hand side. Over here we've got the Jura material. And you notice down over here there's the dark, probably more of a charcoal kind of a material. And then I'm not sure really what the white material is, but that's from the Jura. The other side, the right side, is from the pure green, and I'll get into that in just a second. So now the pure green, you're going to notice has the same basic style, and it has the same porous type material up at the top of the tube. The tube is a little different, it's a little bit more flexible tube. But then you're going to notice down at the bottom you can see only one really small little white opening or light at the bottom, which seemed kind of puzzling how it would actually be able to work. And basically when we take a look at the bottom, you'll notice that there's two spots. Now I'm going to flip this over here. So we can get that focused. Okay, down at the bottom over here by my thumb, you'll notice that there's some material, and that's where the hole is. I pulled out some material. It's basically, it is the same type of material as the porous material up top, and it spans this side over here. There's another piece that's up at the top over here where my thumb is at. Let's see if I can get that focused. But that's the one spot and the other spot. So there's really only two spots at the bottom of this tube that have the intake for the water. So rather than having a screen, it has the porous material, which may restrict water flow. And then you notice that the hole at the bottom is significantly smaller than the Jura. So now, as far as the material that's inside, the filtering material, this, I'll call it the peppery kind of color material, is on the right hand side is the stuff from the pure green. So one of the things we found when we were using the filters is that the pure green seemed to have more of a restricted water flow. The coffee maker seemed like it was working much harder to pull the water through. So in any case, that's the comparison.